What is going on, guys? Welcome back to part 3 of the Star Wars Clone Wars Adventures Emulator. Part 3, obviously, of the Geonosian Combat Zone. If you guys watched the second episode, the first and second episode, we just pretty much explored some of the Geonosian Combat Zone, which I was informed via Discord. And it is just incredible. This is the thing I was looking at from further distance. It's the same fucker, too. So anyway, in the last episode, we pretty much discovered a little bit of the combat zone. We jumped off a very high fucking place up there, and now we just discovered this, whatever the hell this is, and it's still floating. Is it floating? I don't like the floating shit. Anywho, we got another downed alien. No, that's the same one. Never mind. I want to know what this is right here. It looks to be something. Obviously, there is a lot of these little turrets here, so I'm assuming we're going to be going inside this because obviously this is some sort of base or something. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's just a thing. Maybe you actually can't. Can I? Can I? Ooh, can I? Please, 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 please. Just say please and it'll work. This is pretty cool. So I'm assuming this is going to act as some type of separatist base. Now, the reason, if you guys have already watched part 1 and part 2 of these, of the emulator, Geonosian Combat Zone, anytime I say separatist is because I am a huge die-hard Star Wars The Clone Wars fan. I have watched every single episode, including the bonus stuff, the season 6. But anyway, through watching all the Clone Wars episodes, we had the Battle of Geonosis, which we had just a shit ton of separatists and Geonosians, but I believe the separatist army was actually created on Geonosis, so that's gonna be very fun. We haven't really gone down this little pit, so we'll do that. We'll probably do that the very last episode that I will do. But I want to follow this path for right now to see where it leads to. So we're gonna go across here. So these are little bridges, but where does, like, there's really no pathway. If you can see, just barely there's a little path right here. So we're going to keep following this. And the path disappeared. There's a bunch of sandstorms over here. There's another machine dude over there with a long nose. Like I mentioned in the previous episodes, I'm assuming all of this will be littered with either Geonosians or we got something right here. Geonosians or separatist NPCs. This looks like a fucking base right here. This is like a communications array, obviously. What the hell is this? Nothing. Okay. So I'm assuming this is going to be some sort of like a mini game, maybe. Maybe it'll be like a little mini game phase where you can go inside and destroy the communications array. Yeah, I'm sure this will be like I'm sure this will act kind of like the Felucia Combat Zone, where you have to pick up missions at the Republic base and you have to, spread out across the planet to do all this stuff and whatnot. I'm sure you'll have to detonate both of these guys, and then you'll have to destroy that communications array. That's what I'm guessing anyway. I don't know. There's so much, so much. Here's the path again. I just, I want to explore, I just want to explore just every fucking thing. Let's actually go up here real quick. I'm just gonna take a quick little look-see. I don't really think I can though. No, probably not. Yeah, this is just a wall. Okay, never mind. But, yeah, so I am actually very excited for single player to release, and I hope you guys are too. For those who don't know, for those who are new to the emulator, the current plan right now is to get single player version fully published by the end of this year, and to start working on the actual multiplayer servers by 2019, at least by early 2019, throughout the entire year of 2019 to get the full emulator published, so everyone can start playing it. Now, whether or not the combat zones and everything will be in those, whether or not those will be in there, there's no telling right now. It'll probably not be. They will probably release it publicly with like Umbara and, you know, Umbara, Karlach, and Felucia for now, and they'll probably wait a couple of months to release this Geonosis combat zone. There's another one. Is that the same one though? It's probably the same one, I bet. Did we just go around in a circle? I think we did. Anywho, this is actually really, really awesome. I am actually pretty excited for this. There's another long dick nose over there. We're just gonna call those long dick noses, if that's okay with the developers. No, it's not okay with us. Okay, fine. We'll call them just long pointy noses. So this, I'm assuming this is going to act as just a canyon or something. I'm assuming this is not supposed to be reachable. I don't really know. I'm assuming there'll be like a place where you can just, yeah, like this, where you can just hop up and get out of the canyon. I honestly think we pretty much explored the entire Geonosis combat zone. I really think we did. We discovered quite a lot of these long noses. We discovered this little hidden separatist base. We saw the Republic base. We saw a couple of crashed ships. We discovered a hidden communications array base. We followed the path. We found Bob the Acme. Found some green toxic smoke. There's a Republic base over there. I really do appreciate how big this combat zone is. It really feels like Umbara in a way, and it also feels like Felucia in a way. That reminds me, is Felucia on here? No, Felucia's not on here, so they're still working on Felucia then. I hope so. Jeez. I hope they're working on Felucia. It's my favorite combat zone. But this might be my favorite now. Because I've never seen this before. Yeah, it looks like it's just going around in a circle. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do one more episode. The next episode's gonna be really short though. It's just gonna be a basic review. So be sure to stay tuned for part 4, I believe. 4 or 5. You'll know it when the uploads are posted. Anyway, keep an eye out for the next episode, and I'll talk to you guys later.